What's going on, bros and girls? Today I am really excited to do an unboxing and overview of a just released, and in some countries yet to be released, gaming mouse from Logitech. This is the brand new G400s optical mouse from their new G series line, and it is the upgrade to the very successful MX518 and G400 line of mice. This feature pack mouse was built mainly for fast twitch FPS games and has what Logitech calls Delta Zero, which is their newest sensor technology that gives high accuracy cursor control, and this mice has an impressive resolution range from 400 dpi all the way up to a redonkulous 4000 dpi. It also has a hydrophobic coating to help wick away moisture for all you sweaty, clammy-handed gamers, as well as soft touch areas to improve grip, and fingerprint-resistant primary buttons to keep your mouse looking pristine, even when you're eating french fries and burgers while gaming. It has 8 buttons and they are all fully programmable with the Logitech gaming software. I don't think this is officially released at the moment, but I do know that you can pre-order it at most major retailers. And for current pricing and availability, I've also included some links for you down below. I'll be doing a full review of this product, possibly comparing it to my other mice, in about a week or two, so keep an eye out for that, and also keep your eyes peeled for more vids of Logitech G series gaming gear on my channel. I'll also be covering the brand new G19S keyboard and possibly more. So for a quick tour around the box, on the front you have a picture of the product, as well as a pretty sweet looking X-ray view inside the mouse, and you also have the model number and the new G series branding. And the front flap does open up. This packaging is really well done. You see the mice itself nicely packaged in a black and blue color theme, which continues around the entire box, and on this side you have some info on the surface materials, as well as another X-ray view. And hells yeah, science! On the left side you have the compatibility as well as what's inside the box, which we will get into later on, as well as a QR code to take you to an info page of this mouse. On the right side you got some detailed specs, and a few details I want to make note of is that it weighs 133 grams, which is exactly the same as a G400, and the buttons have a 20 million click lifespan, so you'll probably get arthritis way before this mouse reaches its last click. On the top you got more of the same, and the bottom just has some info on Logitech. Finally, on the back you can pause the video and read it for yourself if you'd like, but you just have some detailed features, most of which I've already talked about. Lastly, I do want to make note that this packaging is 100% recyclable. Onto the unboxing. It's a bit different than normal. You just take your stabbing utensil and cut the tape seal over here, and from there you just pull out the entire inner box. As you can see, Logitech has really upgraded their packaging style, and in terms of presentation of the product in the box, it ranks right up there with Apple and Beats products. The wedge-shaped inner box just has a flap on the one side you pull out, and after spreading the flaps wide open, you see some treasures inside. The first thing you have is a little envelope with your documentation, and the first piece is your setup guide. It shows basic information like how to switch your sensitivity on the fly from 400, 800, 2000, and 4000 dpi, and also shows what each button does by default. The second piece of documentation is your safety and warranty information, which tells you common sense things like don't swim with your mouse, don't use sandpaper as your mouse pad, and don't let your dog, cat, or baby velociraptor chew on the cord. Most of what I just said actually isn't there, but don't do it nonetheless. And finally, onto the mouse itself, and after getting it out of its box, it actually took me a while to figure this out, but you just use a cord to push it out of the plastic, and you now have your G400s in its full glory. So upon initial feel, it has a similar weight to my Death Adder, which I found perfect in terms of weight, and as you can see it has the same shape as the original G400 and MX518, but the design on the top surface is much different. It's more stylized and has the model written on it now, and instead of the old Logitech logo on the badge, it has the G branding, which I do like a lot more. Also, the surface treatment is greatly improved, and I can already tell the sides have a good grip. Along the top you have your two primary right and left clicks, the DPI increase button, your scroll wheel / button, and the decrease as well as default DPI buttons. The left side houses your back and forward thumb buttons, and the right side you got nothing. On the bottom you have large low friction feet near the front and back, and a smaller one near the middle, in case you put added pressure on the thumb side. And these feet are rated at 250 kilometers of durability, so if you accidentally drag this mouse behind your car while going on a 249 kilometer road trip, you can be confident that it will still have feet by the end of your journey. The center houses your high-res Delta Zero sensor, and the top just shows the FCC info, your serial number, and that it was made in China. So just a few first impressions before we go. Upon a quick first glide test, it does slide very well. The surface is just an imitation wood IKEA table, but it does have that ice-like glide. Lastly, in the hand, the buttons are all easily accessible with a good click feel. So I hope you guys all enjoyed my unboxing and overview of this Logitech G400s optical gaming mouse. If you did, please thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And follow me on Twitter, it would be much appreciated. Until next time, YouTube, peace!